Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope Logan has eventually stopped stalking Dr. John Finnegan. Or has she? Steffy Forrester made it veritably clear to Hope Logan that canoodling with her hubby was interdicted. Will Hope Logan still try to take a bite out of the interdicted fruit? Steffy Forrester eventually hit Hope where it hurt. Hope didn't feel to watch that Finn was a wedded man. But, now that Steffy gave her in claim and hovered to dismissal hope for the future, Finn is starting to look less tempting. But, that could change. Hope Logan will be a woman on a charge this week, determined to get her deals figures over and restore her fashion line to its former glory. But, short-lived when Dr. Finn starts reaching out to her. Finn will be complexed when Hope starts ignoring him, and it'll make him realize that he misses her checking in on him and drooling with him. The more Hope skirmishes Finn off to keep Steffy happy, the more he seems to try to reach out to her. In the history, Finn has no way really pursued Hope and she has just been throwing herself at him. But, when Finn starts missing his favorite case, will Hope Logan be suitable to stay down? It's easy for Hope Logan to choose Hope for the future over Finn, because he made it enough athwart he was interested. But, if he starts showing interest, Hope's decision to leave him alone could change enough snappily. Do you suppose that Steffy will bust Hope talking to Finn this week? Will she make good on her Forrester Creations pitfalls? Hope Logan may take a runner out of Steffy Forrester's book and take off to regroup after losing Hope for the future. Will Hope leave City a single woman and return with a new man? Is it time for Hope to eventually find true love and stop featuring about John Finnegan? Steffy has eventually gotten her way when it comes to Hope for the future. Steffy has wanted to end this line for periods, and now that Thomas Forrester is there to save it, Rich Forrester and Carter Walton agree. Hope aloud. She'd at least have until the end of the quarter to make this work. Still, the figures are indeed close to where they need to be, and this is the end of the line for Hope for the future. Where does that leave Hope and her job at Forrester? Hope literally has nothing to do now that her line has been shut down. Will Hope take some time to regroup? There's plenitude enough blame to go around for the end of Hope's line. Still, Hope will condemn Steffy further than anyone. Steffy wanted Hope and Brooke Logan out of the company. Steffy is also the bone. Who talked Thomas Forrester into walking down from the LA office of Forrester Creations? Hope is just as important to condemn as Steffy for Thomas's decision to leave. Hope should have no way gotten romantically involved with a man she was willing to commit to. Hope knew everything Thomas had done before she decided to start dating him. Hope had no bone differently to condemn when Thomas wanted commodity she couldn't give. Thomas Forrester could nearly read Hope Logan's mind. Thomas and Hope worked veritably well together because Thomas knew what Hope wanted and could fluently produce the design. Unfortunately, just as ahead, when Thomas was fired, Hope's new contrivers just don't get it. Zend Forrester and RJ Forrester may be excellent contrivers, they just don't read Hope as well. RJ's gift leads toward couture and that is Hope's speciality. RJ would be great designing with Ridge or Eric Forrester and so would Zend, but they are Thomas. RJ and Zend don't get Hope's vision and thus her figures are veritably low. Hope's line simply couldn't survive under these circumstances. Now that Hope for the future is gone, Hope may need to take some time to decide what she wants to do from then. Perhaps Hope would like to start a new line with a new developer. Could Hope also find love while she's searching? After all, what could be better than to find a man who she can work with, who can see her vision and who loves her? How ironic would it be if Hope comes back with a new man in Hitch who's a brilliant developer? Could Hope for the future be revived? Maybe a new name for a new line is more important. Steffy Forrester issued Hope Logan a shocking claim. Stay down from her hubby, or lose her career. But, Steffy's scheme may blow up in her face in a horrible way. After the Forrester Creations boardroom cleared, Steffy Forrester had a converse with Hope Logan. She revealed that she was going to dismissal Hope for the future, but there was a condition. The coming time Hope Logan was caught within a 5-bottom border of Dr. John Finnegan, HFTF would be shut down. Steffy has Hope backed into a corner. Sure, Finn is handsome and all. But, he's not worth giving up her life's work and livelihood. Hope will fall in line on Bold and Beautiful, and indeed shut Finn down when he tries to speak to her latterly this week on the CBS cleaner. It won't be long before the wedded croaker puts two and two together and realizes his woman is blackmailing his ex-bestie. Finn was there for the awkward Hope for the unborn meeting, and knows that Hope is groaning on thin ice at Forrester Creations. When she starts giving him the cold shoulder, it won't take long for him to put the pieces together. In fact, he might indeed press Hope into admitting that's why she's avoiding him. Finn wasn't happy when Hope kissed him. But, two wrongs do'nt make a right, and he made it enough clear that he'd no intention of amusing Hope's advances. It won't be long before Finn confronts his woman and lets her know her blackmail scheme is crossing a line. Is what Steffy Forrester doing overabundance? Does kissing Finn justify Hope losing her career? Will Hope be suitable to follow Steffy's new world order? Steffy Forrester has eventually put Hope Logan in her place. Open season on Steffy's hubby Dr. John Finnegan is just getting started, however. Was Steffy bothered about the wrong Logan woman this whole time? Bridget Forrester is on her way back to B&B, and Steffy Forrester should be concerned. Will Hope Logan's aged family catch the good croaker? S.I. Finn is a reputed croaker, and formerly worked with Bridget Forrester in the history when Eric Forrester was on his deathbed. It's unclear what's bringing Bridget back to city. She could just be checking in on her mama Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, and her family and aunts. But, spoilers say Finn and Bridget will cross paths again. It has been nearly a time since Bridget was on the cleaner, so she'll most probably have a lot of catching up to do. After she hears about her family and Finn's kiss mess, she'll presumably want him to fill her in on what's going on with her little family. With their 2 medical licenses combined, perhaps they will realize that Hope needs help. Steffy Forrester thinks she fulfilled commodity by bullying Hope Logan down from her hubby and hanging to end her career. But, little does she know, Hope's aged family is the one she should really be upset about. Steffy Forrester should be concerned. Besides their chemistry, Steffy and Finn don't have a lot in common. When he begins relating with another croaker, and like mind, his woman will surely notice. Do you suppose sparks will start to fly for Bridget and Finn? Should Steffy be concerned about his new confidant? Taylor Hayes is back in LA stirring the pot by slamming the Logan family women and sidling up to Ridge Forrester. Some suckers suppose she's been acting a bit melancholy and concentrated too important on her kiddies, the history, etc. Now we may have eventually discovered why Taylor came back home, and it's grim. Taylor is eager to make up for lost time with her family, and in the September occasion, Taylor dropped a curious statement. She and Ridge were talking when she brought up their departed son. Phoebe Taylor cried and said she thinks of being back together with Phoebe one day. That statement got some suckers to wondering about Taylor's mindset. Is she on death's doorstep? Also, on the September 20th occasion, Taylor dropped a huge lemon on her fellow croaker Lee Finnegan. She has a heart issue. Taylor was veritably serious and dimmed, and her address seems to suggest that she's in serious trouble. Why differently would she be consulting with Lee? Taylor may have an advanced problem that doesn't suppose she'll survive, and that's why she came back to city. At the end of life, numerous people report seeing their loved bones who have formerly passed. The show may be setting up such a script by having Taylor talk about Phoebe, Steffy Forrester's brotherly twin. It could be that Phoebe appears to her mama and tells her it's not her time yet. We can see her satisfying Taylor to go back and fight for life. Not too long agone, Eric Forrester was given a death judgment, but he beat the odds and is now alive and well, living his stylish life with his honey bear. We still don't have the whole story about Taylor's condition, so stick with us and we will let you in on all of the rearmost tea as soon as we hear it. In the meantime, tell us why you suppose that Taylor came back to LA.